Well, hello, friends, and I'm so glad you're back. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, come on in, come on. Get comfortable, get cozy. See, I've got my pajamas on. I'm ready for bed, are you? Yeah? Alright. So this week, we're going to take a journey to find the moon. And we're going to learn how to be patient while we find the moon, okay? Are you excited? I'm ready to go on this journey. Are you excited? Yeah? All right, well, let's buckle up. You ready? Let's get started. I'm ready. You? I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. This week's story is called Little Rabbit Waits for the Moon, and it's written by Miss Beth Shoshan and illustrated by Miss Stephanie Peele. Are you excited? Me too. All right, don't forget your stuffy. I've got Eeyore with me. Hi, Disney. Here we go. Little Rabbit couldn't sleep. Uh-oh. Have you had any nights where you couldn't sleep? Let's find out what happens. In the day, the sun is there, warm and bright. But when night comes, the sky hangs low, dark and empty. If I fall asleep now, there'll be no one watching over me, thought Little Rabbit. I'll just have to wait for the moon. And so he did just that. Let's see what happens. The trouble with being so tired and sleepy was that he didn't know when exactly the moon could come. Little Rabbit waited and waited. More time passed, and the moon still hadn't come. He thought he had better ask someone how much longer he might have to wait. Sometimes it's hard to wait a long time, even for grown-ups. This is my first day ever, said a small flower in the fields. Maybe I will have grown into a tree by the time your moon comes. That sounded like a very long time. Little Rabbit thought he had better ask someone else, just to be sure. See, Little Rabbit's asking the little flower. Can you count the flowers with me? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flowers, and 1 little rabbit. Look deep into the water, shimmered a little lake nearby. Maybe your moon has fallen in and can't get out. What? The moon can't fall into a lake? That's so silly. That didn't sound like what he wanted to hear. Little Rabbit thought he had better ask someone else, just to be sure. Why don't you walk with me? Twisted a long and winding path. We can find. Why don't you walk with me? Twisted a long and winding path. We can find out where I'm leading, and maybe your moon is at the other end. That sounded like it might be a long way away. Little Rabbit thought he had better ask someone else, just to be sure. I've just blown into these parts, breezed a wind that had picked up. Who knows? I might be a big, fierce storm by the time your moon comes. That didn't sound like something he wanted to wait for. Little Rabbit thought he had better ask someone else, just to be sure. You see the breeze blowing and the leaves floating along in the breeze, just like outside during the day, right? We can't see your moon yet, rumbled the great rolling hills. And we can see far into the distance from up here. That didn't sound very promising. Little Rabbit began to think that the moon might never come, and he was getting very, very tired. Whew. And then, from behind the hills, carried by the wind along the twists of the path, reflecting in the lake and shining on the petals of the small flower, the most perfect moon slid into the night sky. But Little Rabbit had fallen asleep, dreaming of the moon that would watch over him through the night. The end. Well, that was a journey. We talked to some little flowers, and we went along a long twisting path, and we talked to the wind as the breeze blew by. We looked into a lake. We even looked at some rolling hills, all to find the moon. And all we had to do was wait for the sun to go down. Isn't that silly? Yeah, but a great way to go to bed. The moon is out. The sun is gone. It's time for sleep, okay? And tune in next week. We have a special story about siblings. Are you ready for that one? I can't wait. Oh my gosh. But while you're at it, and while you're excited, talk to mommy, talk to daddy, and ask them to hit that subscribe button at the bottom, okay? That way we don't miss any stories. I can't wait to see you next week. And don't forget to brush your teeth.